Well then, let's test my luck with Haschwald's scale. Let's get into it. A lot of this chapter, and I mean a lot of it, felt like a huge tease and a half. First it's like, alright, Haschwald and Sunsui are finally gonna go at it. Oh shit, it's about to go down. Oh no, Haschwald gotta go back to be an executioner. Then the whole thing with him executing is like, did he really execute? Then at the end, oh, Renji and Rukia show up on the last fucking page. So it was like, ooh, that was one of my complaints about it. It was just like, yeah, I'm gonna keep on cliffhangering you motherfucker left and right. Kubo loves to do that shit. So jumping into the Haschwald stuff, where pretty much he was playing executioner, that shit was unclear as hell. Like, I'm guessing that his power has something to do with luck and scales or something, because when he was going at Kongdu said, you know, you're not going to be able to fucking kill me with that pure, you know, that measly blade. And then he had that scale over there, so I'm guessing that the luckier the person is, the better they can survive, but if they get really unlucky, then his power shines through and he can automatically kill them. And one of the last panels, and again, this was very hard as fuck to, you know, go through, I'm guessing that he was lucky enough where it wouldn't take his life, but it looked like he maybe lost an arm or something, because right here it looked like it was cut off and it was just like, you see like a sound reaction. So I'm guessing that, I don't know about BG9. BG9, he was just fucking pleading for his life. He was singing like, holy fuck, he was like, keep sweat up in that bitch. No! I could see possibly maybe BG9 died, but Kongdu lived, and maybe all he lost was an arm because he was lucky enough to not lose any more than that, you know, to keep his life, so to speak. That's where I'm going at with Haschwald. It looks like that's one of his powers, or his main power, I'm not sure. And that's why Kongdu kind of might still be alive, I'm guessing. Again, that was hard as fuck to decipher, so bear with me. And seriously, like, I was just like, what the fuck? Was Ikkaku, Yumichika, and Hisagi all taken down by one dude? One dude. That motherfucker masked them masculine with his little helper James. It was just like, it just seemed like, what the fuck? The three of them took out? I guess they were ambushed by him in the shadows of the night or whatever, but how the fuck were these three motherfuckers taken out by Master Masculine, this moron? Because this is the same dude that he couldn't tell the difference between who was a captain and who wasn't, and I believe they told him to go look back in the book so he could find out who it is, who's like captain rank and who's not, you know, like study more. And I guess he didn't, because he still thinks that he's taking out captain levels or whatever, because he's like, yeah, I took out all these captains, I only got a couple more to go. And then that's when Renji and Rukia showed up. So he's clearly still an idiot. He never went back to the books to see who's captain level, who's not, and he's just a moron. And a moron was able to ambush and take out three motherfuckers from Soul Society. Again, Ikkaku, Yumichika, and Hisagi. What the fuck? And in a nutshell, that pretty much was the chapter. For the most part, not all that much happened, unfortunately, with this one. It was lacking a lot. It felt like a lot of cliffhangers and a lot of unclear things. Like, I guess the beginning was the biggest tease of all, because it's like, oh shit, I'm going through the barriers, and, you know, he couldn't even get through those. So it was just like, I'm guessing Haschwald, he wasn't lucky enough, possibly, to get through the barriers. I think everything that happens with him is mainly due to that scale, possibly, and the amount of luck that he has or something, because, again, it's really unclear, so I'm just guessing. With Bleach, there's a lot of times where the power's unclear, like Unohana's Bankai. I'm still fucked to this day as to what happened to that, so I'm guessing that the better he does, that means the better his luck is. Like I said, I think Kongdu was lucky enough where he kept his life. But BG9, I don't know. I'm looking forward to seeing Renji and Rukia fight, but unfortunately gotta wait until next week. So for what it's worth, I'm gonna give this chapter of Bleach 5.5 out of 10. It had some things going for it, but it was just a lot of foreshadowing and kind of giving you glimpses into Haschwald's true power. But it did feel like many different teases at many different times. I'm just like, come on, bro. You know, Master Masculine is like getting ready to fight Renji and Rukia there, and cut. I'm really hoping next week we get into some action. We get to see what the fuck Rukia and Renji learned while they were in the Zero Division. But I'm really going to be annoyed. And I promise you, you will get rant videos from me if Rukia comes and yet again Kubo does her dirty. Because a lot of the times I'll be feeling like Rukia is the Lucy Hartfilia of Bleach, as far as she comes in, it's like, yeah, she's finally going to get her moment, and then bang! Because Rukia, to this day, she's still one of my favorite characters. I really, you know, I don't care what people say. I think that the Rukia character, she's awesome and everything, and if she doesn't have her moment and she really just gets completely owned after coming in looking badass, she trains in Zero Division, one of the, you know, the top tier places, then it's just going to be straight up BS. So Rukia better have her moment. Rukia better go in, and I want to see some progress here. Maybe it's wishful thinking, but Bankai? But let me know what you guys think first of all. What do you think is Haschwald's power? What's your theory on that? Could you easily decipher it and you knew exactly how it worked and how it was done with the luck and everything? Also, do you think Kongdu and BG9 are actually alive? Do you think Kongdu actually just lost an arm because he was lucky enough? And once again, regardless, ambush or not, how the fuck were Ikaku, Yumi, Chika, and Hisagi taken out by that masked idiot? Let me know in the comment section below and your overall thoughts of this chapter. Again, it was slightly above average, but a lot of teasing and very minimal foreshadowing. It's just like, that ending is just like, fucking hell, really? Another week I gotta wait? But that's all I have for this review. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Thumbs up if you can't wait to see Rukia and Renji go in. Hopefully we get a new look for Renji. Hopefully we get a new look for Rukia. And I'm really hoping, come on, give Rukia her moment. Let her go Bankai, baby. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day.